What do you guys think would be an interesting scenario for Noctyx for like part 2? Maybe next could be like a day in the life of Noctyx. Like you have Uki and Fulgur flirting. You have me trying to pull pranks on everyone. Sonny being stern. Noctyx in the fucking zombie apocalypse. Who is gonna die? Sonny dies first because he pushes me out of harm's way or something, or Fulgur dies first protecting Uki or something. I feel like the zombie apocalypse setting really does fit Noctyx. Who would go crazy first? I feel like Fulgur or Sonny would go crazy first. Sonny? Yeah, But what if Noctyx in that zombie apocalypse alternate universe were just normal guys? Like, Fulgur is not a cyborg, Uki's not a psychic. Sonny could be like an officer in from a police academy. He's the only one with like some experience, but like it's only from police academy. Sonny dies first trying to get a katana during it. Fuck, I could see that. Sonny's Leon. Yeah, you know, honestly, Sonny could be like Leon. Instead of me being a Konbini manager, I'd literally just work at a Konbini like part-time. Fulgur, instead of being a cyborg, he could have had like some kind of accident. Maybe he has like a prosthetic leg or something. Uki, instead of being a psychic, could be like... he has some kind of very, very slight Esper power. Like, he can see very serious, like, dangerous events, like, 2 seconds before they happen. And he has to, like, quickly react. Like, for example, like, Uki in, like, a scenario could see Fulgur getting bit. And 2 seconds later, he has to, like, save him, like push him out of the way or something. Like I said, Sonny could have experience from, like, police academy. But he's never actually, like... put it to good use, you know? He's never actually had to use it. Yeah, Sonny's... oh, that's so cool. Fuck. This is so good. Fulgur, librarian with prosthetic. Like a prosthetic leg. Sonny, fresh out of police academy. Uki, fashion designer with vague prediction powers. Alban, former street urchin, part-time Konbini worker. That is so fucking good. Like, I have the skills of, like a petty thief. Like, I can pick locks and shit, and I'm able to, like, do some parkour and, like, sneak pretty well. But not, like, crazy. And I have a part-time Konbini job on the side. This whole thing starts from Uki's dream. Like, the scene fades in, and it's just constantly cycling through, like, scenes of, like, explosions and just vague outlines of zombies and people screaming. Suddenly, it cuts to Uki sleeping in bed and suddenly waking up in a premonition. Noctyx starts their day. They meet up for a brief moment before going off to their stuff. Like, before Sonny goes to his police academy's class, and, like, before I go to my part-time job and Uki and Fulgur do their thing. All of a sudden, the outbreak happens. Uki and Fulgur were already together when the outbreak happens, and Sonny's police academy is close by. So they decide it's best to go to Sonny first because he has the experience and he helps them out. And the three decide to try to get me from the Konbini, and I'm, like, trapped inside. Like, I locked, like, the staff room or something, and there's zombies trying to get in the staff room, and they have to try to rescue me. And then we get out. We have to, like, scavenge the city for, like, weapons and shit. Oh, fuck. Wait, this is so good. Having a prosthetic would actually be useful for fighting zombies if the zombie tries to break the prosthetic. You know what? That's true, but... also, what if there's a situation where Fulgur is running and, like, a zombie grabs his leg and yanks it? It comes off. Then he's fucked, right? Like, it's a double-edged sword. Yeah, and this is how Fulgur dies. Like, or maybe no. He can hobble away. Fucking peg leg Fulgur. He loses his prosthetic, so he has to put a fucking broom handle where it was, and he just turns into pirate Fulgur. Oh, fuck, that's so funny. What if Uki betrays the group? I could kind of see that, but I would have to really stretch to have, like, a reason for Uki to betray the group. I could see it being a romance thing, like a romance subplot, like Uki finds another man from from one of the survivor groups. And the guy, he happens to be like a fucking asshole. And he's like, we're gonna steal food from your group. Why don't you help us? Nah, maybe not betraying. Maybe Uki is just like confused. You know what? Yeah, everyone needs to have their own arc. So that might be Uki's. What would be Fulgur's? You know what? Fulgur's arc would be that, like, how he got into the accident and had to get his prosthetic or something. And then Sunny's would be about how he grew up always wanting to be like an officer of the law, but he always failed like he's some kind of test or whatever until finally one day he worked so hard and finally got into it. He snaps and becomes crazy. Sunny does? Oh, fuck. I think Sunny would grapple with ditching you guys. You know what? Actually, I could kind of see that, but in a more reasonable way. Like, as the apocalypse starts, he's gathered experience already from the police academy. He knows how to react in, like, dangerous situations. And as the zombie apocalypse goes on more and more, Sunny is accumulating more experience and has become well adept, but he's adapting faster than all of us. So he comes across like a group of like police officers that are like, that have been surviving pretty well. You know, they have weapons, they have a base, they have a farm and stuff. And Sunny is kind of grappling with the thought of like, I kind of want to ditch my original group to be with these guys that have more experience. But then at the end, Sunny's like, I can't do it. These are my brothers. I can't just abandon them. And then mine is just like, grew up on the streets kind of shit. Yeah, my backstory would be something like fucking parentless since childhood. Like a montage of me learning different skills on the streets, like lockpicking and like petty thievery and stuff like that. Can we turn this into a BL? Holy shit. You know what? This does kind of sound like the plot to like an apocalypse BL. Sunny finds out you're secretly a thief. Nah, I think it can kind of be established before that I'm a thief. Like, Sunny could be always constantly scolding me like, Alban, stop trying to steal shit. And I'm like, oh, come on. I just want a little, please. It's like, fine, just this one time. I feel like if I did actually have some kind of villain arc, maybe just me stealing food from another group that we trust, and like, we lost their trust because I stole stuff, but in the end, I like just give all the shit back. Will there be a Yummy Bun appearance in the zombie apocalypse? Yeah, whenever Sunny finally kicks the bucket, I just fucking break. Like, my mental just snaps and I go off the fucking rails and I turn into an arsonist or some shit, and I just start burning, like, a whole city of zombies. Like, I go so fucking batshit insane that, like, I literally clear out a town just by myself. And then Noctyx wakes up, and they're like, whoa, what the fuck happened? What if Sunny got bitten and turned? Oh, yeah, that's what would happen if that happened. If actually, like, mangas and stuff start popping up, I might pitch to Noctyx, like, hey, why don't we do, like, a fan manga dub for fun or something? Or we could do literally, like, a live reading stream. Like, slap the manga on the main screen of the stream. I feel like that's what we would do. Yeah, kind of like the fanfic reading stream. Alright, stepson. If you've been listening to this stream, it needs to happen. Come on. Zombie apocalypse voice drama.